This shorter ride will provide further experiences in rural settings as well as suburban business areas. Also, some time will be spent riding through a construction area. Here are a couple questions to consider. What are some key features of construction areas we should keep in mind? How do you determine the timing of turning on your turn signal? Nice sweeper to the left. Good wide center line there with double yellow and little reflectors in the pavement. In the middle, now I'm moving to the left a little bit. See a little round, now I'm moving back to center for that oncoming car. Kind of hold my position for this sweeper. Downhill a bit, side road on the right. Stay right of center here with that median area. See a lane drop coming up. That's probably a right turn lane for people coming out of that area on the right. Gonna stay right of center here. See and be seen. And we've got deer crossing coming up, wildlife crossing. All right, staying, guess we're gonna be rural here for a little bit. Staying in the middle now. Now left of center. Nice wide lanes, oncoming cars in the middle of its lane, and I'm going to just go fade a little bit to the right side and then come back. Just a slight advantage. Always want to try to put myself in a position where I'm an advantage over taking a little bit higher risk. 35-mile-per-hour speed zone. Okay, well, might as well see if these cars want to zip on by there. I'm doing 50 right now, so I will slow the recommended speed. I see there's somebody stopped in the lane up here. We have another lane drop. So looks like we're going to have a construction stop. Plus we have a lane difference there. One lane's higher than the other. That could be an issue if I want to change lanes. So I'll have to watch for that if I change lanes. So a bit of an uphill grade, doing about 15 miles an hour now, back down to first gear just to maintain my pace. I'm not over revving. See, there's some cones in the road here still. So you've got a lower shoulder than the pavement. Sometimes that's referring to two different lanes too. If you have 4 lanes, 2 in your side, maybe different. You have a bit of a bump there. Wouldn't want to glide along the side of that. You want to make a bit of a swerve to get up over to the next lane or drop down. Not make it too gradual, where your tire gets confused by where it wants to go. Hello there. Okay, looks like we're staying to the right. Construction vehicles there, getting out of our lane a bit. Still haven't seen any lane differences yet. I'm gonna stay in the middle here, avoid those culverts on the right. Alright, watching for pedestrians. I got a little area here on the right. Don't want to get near the shoulder with all that gravel. Lots of folks up here. Hopefully they're paying attention. I'm going real slow though. I'll move back to the left a bit without much coming up this direction. No telling when a truck could get out in our lane, but they're all being held. The oncoming traffic's being held for us. Here looks like it might be a bit of a bump for the different pavement. So we have a traffic light ahead, slippery when wet, truck on the right side, kind of waiting for everybody. Another motorcyclist over there, give him the wave. I'm going to stay in the right lane here. I'm not sure what's coming past. It looks like a road goes to the right, so I'm in a good position here. Here's the in and out, when a right signal. Watch for this car. And pull into here. I'm going to use the right or the left part of this lane to get a good angle coming in. Slow with watch for the bump. And see if I can find a parking spot somewhere where we all can hang. Watch that car backing out. Intersection here. I'm going to go straight forward and stop up here. Let's take a moment to answer the questions we posed at the beginning. What are some key features of construction areas we should keep in mind? Irregular bumpy surfaces, debris on the roadway, extra signage, distracted workers crossing our path, and limited lines of sight. How do you determine the timing of turning on your turn signal? It should be several seconds ahead of a turn or lane change, but not so early as to miscommunicate your intention to others of where you will make your move.